Did you know that if you own Hogwarts Legacy on the Nintendo Switch, that you can purchase the digital Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game at a heavily reduced price? Well, that's what we are going to be taking a look at in this video. Now, for this to work, you'll need either a physical or digital copy of Hogwarts Legacy on the Nintendo Switch, as it won't work without a physical or digital copy. And for this demonstration, I'll be using a physical copy of Hogwarts Legacy for the Nintendo Switch, being played on a Nintendo Switch 2 console. So to start with, you'll need to make sure that the game is installed and updated to the latest version. Afterwards, start the game and head to the main menu on Hogwarts Legacy. If this is the first time that you've played Hogwarts Legacy on the Nintendo Switch, then you'll need to play or skip the opening portion of the game until you are able to pause and exit to the main menu. Once on the main menu, you'll want to click on Additional Content and then click on Activate Hogwarts Legacy Owner's Discount on Nintendo Switch 2. Clicking on this will take you to the Nintendo eShop, where you'll be greeted with a piece of DLC that can only be accessed through the Nintendo Switch game. It is this DLC that unlocks the discount for the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game, and it is activated once it is downloaded and applied to your Nintendo Switch profile. At this point, you'll want to click on Free Download to download, install, and apply the DLC, which will in turn apply the discount to your account. From here, you can now exit the game and return to your Nintendo Switch home screen. Now on your Nintendo Switch 2 console, all you need to do is enter the Nintendo eShop and then use the search functionality to find the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Hogwarts Legacy. You'll notice that the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Hogwarts Legacy has a discount of 83% and can be purchased for £8.49, which is around about €10. At this point, you'll just purchase the game as normal, and once purchased, it will begin to download onto your Nintendo Switch 2 console. And that's it. You've now purchased the Nintendo Switch 2 version of Hogwarts Legacy at a reduced price. Better yet, any existing save data will automatically upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 version of the game once you first start it, but if not, you can do it at a later date. But there is one more thing to remember. As you've purchased a digital copy of Hogwarts Legacy for the Nintendo Switch 2, you no longer need to keep the physical Nintendo Switch game card. Unlike PlayStation 5 digital upgrades, the original game card isn't needed, as you've simply purchased the game again in digital format at a heavily reduced price. So, not only do you get a better version of the game at a heavily reduced price, but you can also sell or even trade the original Nintendo Switch game card. Of course, this doesn't apply if you've bought the digital version of Hogwarts Legacy on the Nintendo Switch, as instead you'll just have two versions of the game on your profile, but it does mean that you can lend that game out using the game share and virtual game card functionality on the Nintendo Switch consoles. Either way, I hope you found this video useful, and be sure to take a look at my channel for other Nintendo Switch 2 content.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts.